called a Martin Net Blaster. The only thing it works on is air. There's no explosives or pyrotechnics associated with it, okay? So, right. But the beauty is, if you're going to use explosives or pyrotechnics, you're going to need a $300 license from VATF, okay? And then every 2 years you've got to pay that. It's a hassle. If you're only doing this once in a while, you probably don't want to have that license. So the air-powered device, literally, I can put that on a pallet, ship it anywhere in the world. There's no problem with that because it's just air-powered. Right? There's about 140 pounds of pressure in the tank now. The magic to the whole thing is this valve right here. Okay? This valve. Martin owns a patent on the valve. They developed it in conjunction with USDA, so any of the flock birds that you can think of, blackbirds, gulls, National Wild Turkey Federation is using it, Ducks Unlimited, they're using it. Cornell's looking at it for deer. So don't, limit yourself to just birds. It can be used for other animals. We just adapt the net to it. It'll fire a 30 or a 40 by 60 net. Okay, it uses 4.5-pound weights. So obviously that's why I don't want any of you out near the front of it now that it's charged. Okay, 4.5-pound weights come out of those tubes and project the net out. Now if you get one of these, where you're going to be baiting with it is about 3.5 meters in front of the tubes. You want to bait right up to the machine. So what happens is when you fire it, the birds are going to either start to scatter or they're going to jump up. They're never going to get near the edges of the net. Okay, the net has a skirt on it, so even if they hit that, they'll get entangled. But you want to bait right in the center of it, right up front. Okay, you can pre-bait like you would for trapping. Maybe a week of pre-baiting, and then you basically from as far as 250 feet away, you can fire this thing. You've got a 50-foot cord on it today, but you can go 250. So I'm guessing that would put you out near the parking lot somewhere.
Don, you gonna take a picture?
First thing we're gonna do is unsafe it. All right, you want to tell them what you're doing?
Yep. The safe is just here with a cotter pin. It's just a blank on the valve, and we slide it over, and now it's in the fire position. Now that it's here, we really don't want to be standing in front of or behind it, but it's ready to go. The control box.
I'll get that. This is going to be a photographed opportunity anywhere.
So again, we've got a 50-foot cord on this. We could have up to 250, all right? It's connected to the control box. Dan's going to turn the switch. A red light comes on, tells you it's hot. And then the only thing left to do is to push the button. Okay, so he'll yell, fire in the hole.
Simple as that.
Boom.
Got red light. Fire in the hole.
Okay. See how fast the sound dissipated? Yeah, it went off.
That's louder than 22 though.
We're a little...
Yeah, it's more 12 gauge sound. Maybe with bird shot.
The leaves definitely.
Okay, this one goes in and hooks. It goes this way. We're going to put it in about halfway. It does require a little bit of digging, especially if you're in a field with grass. It's great because you got sod. I don't want to do a lot of digging. But I do want my concussion. To stay in the hole. So if you got loose dirt, one of the things you can do, we have inner tubes without sand in them. It's just a blank tube. We'll stuff it down in the hole and leave a little bit of it out and then pile dirt on it, because if the dirt wants to keep running down the hole, you can't ever get it filled. So it just gives you some blocking. That's it. No. And then if we've got other holes, we'll put a wad in there. If you got grass, it's the best. You got root grass. And then if we do this and we've got really loose soil, we'll use a couple of these. We
got to use rubber. You can't use synthetic bags. Like poly bags. They will just, it's enough rumble that it just separates. And they fall apart, so. That's it. I didn't see any. We're going downhill.
Yeah, I was looking for brick. I couldn't find one.
Yeah. We'll know it. If we do, you'll know it. It'll be a cannon blast. It's going to be loud. So right on it. The goal is that you get them all.
Not that I know of.
90 seconds.
Thinking there's none
Okay,
near
for
me.
most dens, a single den like this, a single hole, and that's you have to qualify with your customers. When they start saying holes, you have to say den. A den might have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entrances. So when we sell this, we sell it by the den. So if a customer says, well, I've got 20 holes in Canada, they're going to have, we calculate 2.5 dens or holes per den. And you can do the math. Okay, you got 8.
Come here. Okay.